Lner collection at this Great Eastern Railway Y14 class, or the Lner J15. This one is made by Hornby and it's super detailed. Hornby do several variants of this, including in British Railway as well. And this one's in plain black. Every time I see this logo, it sort of reminds me of Heidi High, if you're old enough to know what that is. Moving along, we have this Bachmann loco, and this Bachmann loco is a Great Central Railway 11F, or an improved director class, or the Lner we classified them as a D11, and this is Prince Albert. Just there. Highly detailed again, BR plain black. Lovely loco, runs really well. Moving across again, we have another black loco. Shame really. This is the Hornby one, and this is the Great Northern Railway J23, or the J50, the Lner J50. And this was designed by Sir Nigel Gresley. And yeah, I've been after one of these for a long time. I originally had the Lima one in its Great Northern Railway, but I sold it on to a mate, and this is the Hornby detailed one. Come out a few years ago. Pretty nice runner, a lot of detail, make a great station pilot. Speaking of station pilots, we move on to this throwback loco. It's a throwback to the Triang company. The moulding hasn't changed, nothing's really changed on it apart from the motor inside. It has no cab detail, and this one is a North British Railway class J, a D class or J83 depending on your preference, and this is a railroad one, and it cost me £48 if that. Lovely runner, very nice, just lacks details. Would be nice if one day Hornby did a super detail one, but you never know. Moving across again, we have the N2, the Great Northern N2. I think this moulding stems back from Airfix. No cab details, it's got the motor in there. Condensing apparatus just there. Yeah, like I said, this is the Hornby one. I love my pre-grouping liveries. So that's the N2. I don't know if it was reclassified at all. I should really know that, being an Lner fan. And then we move on to this beauty. This is the Oxford Railway Great Eastern L77, or the Lner N7, and this is in its I believe it's French grey wartime livery with the nice shiny red rods, and this is highly detailed, and this loco was really cheap. It cost me less than £100. Oxford Rail are, in my opinion, are a company to look out for in the future. So next up is this Hundslet Austerity Tank 060ST. So I'll tackle everything it stands for. This is a Longmoor Military Railway one, and this is by Hornby. This is not a named one, quite an old tooling. Detailed though, but very nice. And this is the, like I said, Longmoor Military Railway one. Yeah, it's a nice model. Next up we have, this is an old tooling one. This is a J13 or J52 Great Northern. This is Great Northern. And this is, I believe I've got the number correct, this is the National Railway Museum one, but not officially. It's got the same number there. This is old. The middle wheel hasn't really got any flange, and the old motor as well. Very nice model still, one as well. And there's a story behind that model. This one here is, this is the Hornby one again. There all seems to be Hornby quite lately. And this is the Claude Hamilton class, the Great Eastern Railway. I think it's the H88 class, or the D16 Claude Hamilton class. And this is in another black livery, but lined with the lining. Highly detailed, and it's Lner again. Next up is another Lner, and this one here is a North British Railway C class, not to be mixed with the Southern C class. This is the Lner one. and this is a Scottish loco. I think North British is Scottish. Oh, it's a J36. Hornby released this recently. I think it was this year, 2019. I just wanted it for the tender, like the tender style. That's very nice. Lovely detail, highly recommendable. And this one here next is my Rapide or Rapido, Great Eastern C53 class, or the J70, or Toby, if you want to be pedantic. It's Toby in the North Eastern livery. Rapide do very nice models. So yeah, that's the J70. So next up on the list, as it is, this is the Great Eastern Railway S69, or the B12 by Hornby, Lner B12, and this is from about 2000. It's not a modern one. It's got plastic wheels on the tender. It just uncouples. There's nothing new, but it was £30 and it runs like a dream. You can't really grumble at that. That's the B12. Next up we have a Brute, and I mean that in a good way. This is a railroad P2, Lner P2. Just look at the size of it, it's lovely. Nothing wrong with this, runs wonderful. I am waiting for Hornby, if they ever do, or another manufacturer do the Bugatti nose one, basically like the A4s. That would be a thing to see. And this is Cock of the North, and this was the railroad range one. The only issue with me is the plastic around there, but if it saves money, I'm not too fussed. That was the P2 Cock of the North. And next up we have introduction to the class. We don't really need one. Some great locos here. We have an A4, and this is Seagull. As you can tell down here, it's an old one. This was made in Margate in 84, 86, I believe. It's a tender driven one. It's got all the glazing, and the cab detail is there. If you can just see that, it's painted in gold just down the corner. This cost me £40. And this is Seagull, tender driven, like I said, no issues. And as you can see there, poking its nose through, we have the Mallard from about 2010. I know Hornby have redone the tooling since then about 3 or 4 times. This is Mallard before she set the record, because there's no crest in the centre or plaque. This is a super detail in every way. The only bits I don't like about this one is the overhang. It looks nasty, and they've gone for a Bachmann style tender. The end wheels don't move by themselves. It's the only issue. And I got this from a shop in Banbury, a Mullush in Banbury, which is now shut, sadly. I went there for a day and I bought this and 1 or 2 other locos. So that's the 2 A4s I have in my collection. So next up are my A1s and A3s. And this one, in the experimental blue in BR, is number 60052, and it's in its 49 to 52 condition. And this is Prince Palisade, I think it is, something like that. If I get the name wrong, this is an old, really old one. In the tender, motors in tender. Still was nice. The next up we have obviously another one, and this is number 60051, and this one is Blink Bonnie. All the A4s were named after racehorses, I understand. And this one is in Brunswick Green, 52 condition, 1952 condition, until the end of its days. Lovely motor. This is a Chinese made one, and the next one is a Chinese made one as well. Motor's still in the tender, and the same with this one. I think this one was from a pack, but this one has the Great Northern tender, and it's number 60106, and this one is Flying Fox. Hornby really do make a great A1 or A3. And this is Brunswick Green again, a 52 condition, 1952 condition here. And then one of my all-time favourite ones here, I think this is an A1, and this is Great Northern, Chinese super detail, and it's only A1/3 with the motor in the loco. And this is 1470 in its 1923 condition. So a year into its career. This is a really nice one. I got this one from a local model shop near me called the Tutbury. So yeah, that's the Great Northern. So yeah, next up on the line of locos we have this Great Central Railway 8K Robinson, or the Lner 4, I believe it is, and this is 63598, and the BR weathered with a stunning cab. Backmen do make a great locomotive, if I'm honest, especially freight. They're quite good at doing freight. Moving along to something a little bit newer in the LNR, and this is the Thompson L1, and this is a tank engine, obviously. It's a 264, and this is 9001. In the apple green, this is Hornby, quite a nice one by Hornby. Thompson made a quite nice loco there. And then we have the world famous Flying Scotsman, just there. Oh. Just there. This is technically the railroad one, but it's not because I got it from the train set. And this is in its 1920s disguise, I believe, of it. And it's tender driven one. Smooth runner, very nice. I think it's China made, I believe. Then we move on to an ugly duckling, as it was. This is the Raven Q6 by Hornby again. Pretty nice. There's one down North Yorkshire Moors, I believe. This is the Raven Q6. Then the last one for this list, we have it is a Thompson 01 by Hornby, and this is an LNR black. It's 3755. For being a bit Anorak-ish or history-ish, this actually started off as the first one down here, which is the 04 or the 8K. But Thompson rebuilt it into his one, and this is his version. And this one again is Hornby as well. Here's the last 4, I believe, for the LNR title locals. Here we have an NRM Great Northern C1 number 251. And this is the large boiler version. This is by Backman. This is the NRM one. Pretty nice. Moving on to another NRM one here. We have number 1 Sterling Single in the Great Northern livery. This is done by Rapida Trains. They make amazing British locos. Pity they don't make much of them, but they make quite a lot. And they're very... they fetch a lot of money afterwards, let's put it that way. But what I paid for this is worth it. Moving along, we have, I believe, is a Peppercorn A2. And this is Tudor Minstrel, I think that's how you say it. Tudor Minstrel, something like that. And this is number 60528 in the BR green, Brunswick green, with the lettering on the tender. It's not Brunswick, it's apple, sorry. And another apple green loco is the Peppercorn A1 Tornado. This is a Hornby Railroad. Very much the same as the Backbone A2, but this is Hornby Railroad, no issues with that. So yeah, that's my LNR collection.